We're back. Oh wow, right in the fucking mane of that chocobo. Alright, sweet. So, let's continue our journey through the Jose High Road that Seymour let us pass through. Maester Seymour.
All hail, Maester Seymour.
Maester Seymour.
Brave crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oren. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
Ooh, cold.
See. Sir Oren must be a great asset as a guardian.
Your Grace!
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me. Maester Seymour, why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you
Oh my
normally
god, I
would.
love that.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should.
I should.
However, both the Crusaders and the Al-Bed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
Kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour. But you know, some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
Love that. Just, you know, seeing things from Seymour's perspective. It's like, you know, Yevon and Machina do not mix. Yevon and bad Machina do not mix. We'll learn shortly that there, you know, Yevon decides which Machina we may not use, but you know, it's kind of an unspoken thing. It's like, well, if it's being used to, you know, for a good purpose to hopefully defeat sin, like, yeah, everybody's on board with that. And our perspective right now, what we know now, we can sort of see where Seymour's coming from. But people like Waka and like characters like Shalinda are gonna be... Oh shit, this might be a hard battle. You know, more on the side like, well, you know, it's against the teachings. But yeah, very interesting. Fuck. We might be in quite a pickle here. Let's get Yuna out here.
Yuna here!
Yuna here.
Aid us.
We got that remix soundtrack pumping as well. I like the arranged soundtrack. It's not bad. Is this armored? I don't think it is. Yeah, these dual horns, they can fuck your day up. Early game, at least. We'll be fine. We do have to be getting everybody a turn
Back
here.
on the field.
So, essentially the roadmap for this next part is gonna be this. It's not the Jose High Road, is it? No, it's called fuck, what's this area called? Mushroom Rock Road is what it's called. The roadmap for it is essentially like another stretch with random encounters, fine, whatever, and then a boss fight. But this is like the first real boss fight. So I'm just gonna run through it like normal. I'm not gonna really do any extra grinding. I want it to be as I want it to be somewhat challenging. Shouldn't have any problems with it. It's actually not a bad fight if you know what you're doing. But if you are struggling with it, I would highly recommend getting Lulu's level 2 spells. So right now she knows fire, water, thunder, etc. But you know, pretty soon we're gonna get to this area of the sphere grid where she learns Fira, Thundara, Watera. I don't know how you pronounce it. Watera, Blizzara. If you learn those, it makes the upcoming boss very easy. But usually I don't learn those.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner,
just because
you
it
there?
does take grinding
The
to get
command
there.
center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
So this is Clasco. He's part of those Chocobo Knights. He didn't really say much, but he is a recurring character along with Elma and Lucille. But he plays a bigger part in like Final Fantasy X too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I like Clasco. Fuck. Alright, let's just... Damn, I usually don't get that many encounters in this like stretch right here, but whatever. Alright, so this is a Thunder Flan, so we use water. Bada bing, bada boom. And it's dead. And these bombs, I don't really want to fuck with them, but... Yeah, I don't want to fuck
I'll
with
be
them.
right back.
We're gonna use my favorite ability. It's called Flee. You don't have to fight no battle.
Good day, lad. Sneak past the guards, I did.
Oh, Owaka, I love you. Snuck past the gods, I did. So he is one of those shopkeepers that sells more of a variety of items. Honestly though, like, we don't really want any of that.
Be making a fortune with Operation Mayhem prices. But you, lad, you get a discount. I owe you one, eh?
Damn straight. He actually does sell a pretty good sword for Titus coming up. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. It has like Counter Strike. Basically, if you get attacked, you get to attack back. So it can be useful for a little bit. Like I would take it over Brotherhood currently. But Brotherhood, like I said in an earlier part, Brotherhood does get better. It'll just be a bit... I really don't want to fight. I really do not like fighting those fireball dealios, those bombs. So I'm not gonna fuck with that. And I mean, we got plenty of random encounters coming up anyway. Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say it's very difficult. I don't remember struggling with these encounters very much as a child. The boss. Wait, I gotta go back to the boss. On the other hand, yes, the boss is, like I said, it can be a bitch if you don't know what you're doing. These guys aren't bad because you don't have to have high accuracy to beat them. I think Orin can just hit him like normal, yeah. And we can just fuck him up like this. Yeah, man, once you get those level 2 Lulu spells, like, the game gets way easier. Like I said, Lulu is such a vital part to this early game. And let's make sure everybody gets involved. Kamari. And we haven't really talked a lot about it, but like Operation Mihen. This is like that, you know, next sort of mini story. Kind of like the Blitzball segment was, but you learn a lot. I think the Blitzball was more contained, you know, less having to do with the overall story. But I mean, still really interesting nonetheless. But this Operation Mihen is something that's referenced a lot afterwards. But it's pretty cool. You know, part of the story we get to see.
No time to waste. Let's go.
You know, Luzu and Gata, who've kind of been following our path. We get to see their story and these Chocobo Knights. It's all very, you know, organized very well. I'm trying to think of what's after this in terms of like mini stories like this. I don't want to spoil anything, but I think I know. Oh, shit. I hope we haven't missed any Kamari. We probably have missed like one, but there's only a few Kamari overdrives that you can like miss. I know one for sure. Fuck, let's just do this. I don't. That's a good question if we've missed any of them. Oh my god, Titus. Jesus. Let's get our beach ball boy out here. Oh, Andy's got ice ball, so does some ice damage to that reptile, who are almost always weak against Blizzard. So that's good. Some Gil. Oh yeah. Always good to talk to everybody. They always be giving up their shit. Also, down in that gorge that you could kind of see how there's like a save sphere down there. Dude, why can't Titus hit anything? That's a place that we'll go to eventually. But it'll be a while. Much like the places we were seeing in Besaid. Let's get Orin.
I foresee no difficulty.
I foresee no difficulty.
That's how it's done.
Damn, we were just getting sphere levels left and right. We only got like 3 ability spheres left. So early game, you might be a victim of the ability sphere shortage. And sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Where basically all that means is you run out of ability spheres. Should I have a lot of stuff that I could use? But you know, if you run out of them, not a big deal. You just stop where you are. Oh shit! Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, I'm going down there. Whoa, 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 what am I doing up there? I could go... I fucked up with Kamari, hold on. Yeah, I was absent-mindedly sort of moving through his sphere grid. Yeah, you kind of gotta be fully conscious of what you're doing with a sphere grid if you're trying to, especially with Kamari, just like I said, he has no set path. I would say everybody else, like, first time you're playing, you're probably gonna end up going the way that the game has sort of tailored for you. But I have done, like, I've done playthroughs where I, you know, try to do crazy shit like make Titus my healer, make Yuna like my main damage dealer, you know, stuff like that. Which you can do, which is actually, which, you know, is really cool. But, you know, your first time or, you know, any playthrough that you're trying to take seriously, I would say just, you know, go the way that the game is sort of tailored because it complements like the player's base stats and shit. And I don't know why you would ever want Lulu as your main damage dealer because her animation to attack takes so fucking long.
The presence of a maester in us, myself included. Thank you for being here, my lady.
Do you give me it?
Depending on the way things turn out, in such an event, we would be grateful if you could perform the sending, my lady.
Jeez, she's expecting...
We may have to fight...
Oh wow, that's a lot of lines.
We may have to fight here as...
God, what a bitch. She's like expecting people to die. Yeah, I've never liked Captain Lucille as well. I'm not sexist or anything, not because she's a woman or anything. She's just like... She talks down on like Classico and like... I don't know, she thinks she's all that, man. Alright, sweet. Man, that scene with that scene with Seymour is so good earlier. I love that because you get to see like an interaction. Something this game does so well compared to other Final Fantasies. You get to see a scene between like Auron and Wakka interacting. You get to see Seymour and Wakka interact. Like characters who normally, you know, they don't really share a lot of common like interests or, you know, cares for, but seeing them interact nonetheless is really cool.
In the end, I wasn't able to stop them.
Like, I think a lot of stories, movies, and games fall into that trap where they have like,
Truly, I know nothing of the...
just shut up and heal me. Shut up and fucking heal me. Yeah. But a lot of them fall into that trap where they have all these different characters, but they only interact with the main character, or you know, whichever characters they've kind of been predefined to join the story with. But this game does such a good job, and you get to see interactions between all of them. You know, even if it wouldn't seem like conventional, even if it would seem like hard to write a scene between, you know, X character and Y character, if that makes any sense. It's just fantastic. I would say characters that we don't get to see a lot of interaction with that I wish we could have seen more with is like Lulu and Auron don't have a ton of scenes together. Yuna pretty much talks to everybody. Titus talks to everybody. Honestly, that is like the one pairing that I would say, like, even characters that we are going to meet. Hint, hint. Oh, we just had our first death of of the playthrough.
Return to us.
You do, yeah, but you basically see like everybody interact.
Come.
Like Waka and Orin, there aren't a ton, but like there's enough. Like that, we just had one sort of. There's like a little one where Waka was like, I can't believe they let the Yevon approves of this, da 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 da, and Orin's like, talk to Seymour.
Farewell.
Even just little things like that.
No time to waste. Let's go.
I say that with a little asterisk next to like Kamari, just because his character is to be pretty silent. Like he literally has not said a word so far at all. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, we should return. So these fungar is what they're called. They're actually weak to fire. As a little kid, if you don't have sensor, you don't know that. You don't really assume that. Because they're red. That's what I thought when I was a little kid. I was like, well, they're red. They must be, fire-based, and they use fire to attack. So yeah, that always confused the fuck out of me. So let's get some people some turns in here, baby. Shit, he has 70 HP left. We can probably just smack that out of him.
Farewell.
High potion. Alright, we're almost done here. I don't know. I might be done.
No problem.
No problem. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. I think that's enough grinding.
Miss me?
Like I said, I don't want this boss fight to be too easy. I want to be... I would like to be at the level that the game sort of wants me to be at when fighting these bosses, / maybe even a little bit under level. I like a little bit of a challenge. I wouldn't be surprised if I game over eventually in this playthrough. It always seems to happen. Shit, is this the right way? No, this goes down to an X potion, I think. Yeah, I have never beaten this game, like, beginning to end normal playthrough without getting a game over. I've always kind of wanted to. Maybe this is the one. But, yeah, you just, there'll be some, you'll get ambushed or...
Bones, old man.
I like that one. You'll get ambushed or, something will happen where you don't expect it and you'll get fucked. Like, which is, like, fine. I mean, yeah, maybe this is the one, man. If I do game over, I don't see it happening anytime soon, hopefully. Me saying that I'm gonna game over this next time.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
But, yeah, we should be fine. Okay, we got Gata right here. So, I'll probably fight this next boss and be done for the day. But, there's a secret scene, not a secret scene, but an optional scene that you can go down here and watch with Luzu and Gata and Waka.
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
I'm not a cadet anymore, sir. Let me go with you and I'll prove it to them.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
But I came all the way from Besaid to fight Sin, sir.
I know, but an order's an order to your post-Crusader.
Ooh.
But, sir!
He does the prior animation. That's kind of weird. You gotta go back down to see this. Oh, mother God! Alright, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Time to teach you boys some manners. Yeah, these mushrooms, man. I believe they counterattack with fire. That's why I'm not attacking them. You sort of just want to kill them with one hit. Yeah. Oh no, they counterattack with fucking pollen. That's why I wasn't. Ah, Christ. Yeah. That's why you don't want that to happen. Ah, jeez. So everybody's asleep. Oh, Titus woke up. But yeah, when you're asleep, you're just kind of at the mercy of the enemy's turns. I don't really want to have pollen happen again. Let's just get Yuna a turn, I guess. Oh, fucking hell. I didn't even see his HP was low.
The
Maybe we'll get it.
Tough.
Maybe we'll get a game over sooner than expected. Bitch. Damn, yeah, I'm not one-hitting these. You flee a few battles and you're behind all of a sudden. I should have switched out to Kamari and finished him, but whatever. Or Kamari, never mind. Alright, let's get this cutscene.
They let you through, huh?
Kata deserves better.
Deserves better.
At least there's no chance he'll get hurt. Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Al-Bed Machina enough?
They still need some time to get them ready. Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're done.
I love that animation.
Waka. I might not get another chance to say this. It's about your brother.
Luzu, no!
What?
I'm the one who convinced him to enlist. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Waka! That's enough, Waka!
When we used to play Blitz together, Chapu used to say, he said that when we won the cup, yeah, he proposed to Lulu. And then one day, he goes off and becomes a crusader, just like that.
Chapu also said to me that being with your girl is good. But keeping Sin far away from her is better.
Lulu's hair. It's got a mind of its own.
You knew?
Luzu told me before we left.
She hit me too.
Oh, so just recently.
All Crusaders in the vanguard are to assemble on the beach.
That's my cue.
Luzu, don't die out there.
So you can hit me more?
Lots more.
I love it. Great scene. Great character too. I love Luzu.
Sir Luzu, please. Please don't go.
Oh, Yuna.
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go. The man has already chosen his path, as you did when you became a summoner.
Voice of reason. Logic. Even though he's
It would be a
hovering
long time
on the ground.
before I ever really understood the reason why Yuna let Luzu pass that day.
Oh. Yeah, really cool scene though. I wish they would have made it like. It's cool that it's optional and everything, but I wish they would have made it mandatory. But I mean, I don't know. It's cool that it's optional too, because it's like I didn't see it the first time. I remember one playthrough I was just like, oh, I wonder what, you know, Gata ran down there for, and I see that scene, and that's so much insight, you know. Luzu convinced Chapu, Wakka's brother, to enlist in the Crusaders. You know, obviously Chapu died being in the Crusaders, and, you know, Wakka immediately he's angry for it, but he doesn't, you know, really blame Luzu, because he didn't know what would happen. You know, and you also learn that Chapu and Lulu were to be engaged when they won the tournament, so, you know, all of a sudden became a Crusader just like that because of Luzu.
Curses.
Jesus, fuck, that makes my foot hurt.
He really
Shaking it
hates
with a
them,
sandal.
Chapu. He left the sword Wakka gave him in Besaid, and he fought with an Al-Bhed Machina weapon instead.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just hate these sacrilegious contraptions.
It's just more of the fact that, you know, Wakka would hate the Al-Bhed. His brother fought with an Al-Bhed weapon instead of the sword that we have, Brotherhood. I will be the one to finish Sin off. Yeah, no more random encounters here, thank God. Yeah, that, like, Mihin Hide Road, I kind of like the encounters there, but, that Mushroom Rock, I feel like that's, like, immediately after a bunch of encounters having a bunch more encounters. I guess you get, like, the Chocobo ride in between there, but I'm just, like, kind of burnt out. After that, and this place, it's just so, like, it's kind of boring looking, like, I'll be honest. Like, this is my favorite game of all time. I fucking love it. If I can't make that more obvious than it already is, but this area is kind of boring for random encounters. I do like it for this boss fight, though. This is a great boss fight coming up. Great build up to it too. Like, everybody's getting ready for battle. Like, you know something big's gonna go down.
It won't work anyway.
Don't say that. It might be a hopeless campaign, and it might mean defying Yevon. But the Crusaders and the Al-Bhed, they're doing their best to defeat Sin. They want to rid Spira of Sin forever. And that's just what we want too, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
All right. But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Lady Summoner, there you are. The command center is that way. Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
I love this music as well. Yeah, great build-up. It's always good to nail a scene in any work of in any story. It's always good to have a, before a big battle, have a great build-up scene. Much like, reminds me of, in recent memory, like the latest season of Game of Thrones. The only good episode in that season was the scene right before the White Walker battle. That was a great episode. Not a great season. To date this LP. Tell me about the cannons. Alright, we'll see. I don't know, man. I've seen Sin fuck up entire villages. I don't know about those cannons. Skilled riders. So... Huh. Oh, don't talk shit on my boy Clasco. So the Chocobo Knights are like a division of the Crusaders. Okay. Finishing blow. Yeah, so that is interesting. So yeah, we're the plan, Operation Mihin plan, is to lure Sin in with Sinspawn. Sort of the things we've been fighting in a few boss battles, like in Xanarkand we fought some Sinspawn. Essentially, Sin spawn what creatures that fall off of Sin. And here's where we can buy the Avenger. It has counterattack. And yeah, we'll buy it. We'll equip it. I love that you can equip items immediately. Ooh, that's a good item too. You can equip items immediately after buying them. It's a very small touch, but it's like there are not many RPGs that let you do that. Confuse Ward, that's pretty good. So wards are essentially like, it has a chance of making you immune to that that status effect, whereas there is an ability called Confuse Proof, or there's a proof for like every debuff that will make you completely immune. So wards are lesser than proofs. So I'm probably not going to buy it. This TKO though, Stone Touch. So again, Touch is a chance of inflicting that status, while Stone Strike would be 100% chance. That's still pretty good, just because like Stone, is such a good. That's like super good. I do really want that TKO actually. Water Strike on a staff, like no way we fucking need that. Damn, that's pretty good. Water Strike. Well, actually, probably not. We'll have something better by the time we actually need that. Dark Ward, we don't care if Lulu ever gets blinded, because magic doesn't abide by that. Magic will always hit. Magic cannot miss. things can be immune to magic, but magic itself cannot miss. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, let's buy TKO. Yeah, we're just going all in with these.
Welcome to Owaka.
And I like supporting my boy Owaka. Does he have remedies? No. Softs. Oh shit, we are some poor motherfuckers. Yeah, we do not have a lot of, That's how I like to play my Final Fantasy X, though. I like to be living on the edge, man.
The operation will begin shortly.
Gata.
Please check all your equipment.
You alright?
Of course not. I came here to fight Sin, but they stick me here.
If you want to prove yourself,
Huh?
first you must complete the tasks you are given.
Words of wisdom. Alright.
Just doing what they say, it just won't be enough.
Big decision here. So, this is a little bit of a spoiler. Either Luzu or Gata will die in this battle. This dialogue will determine who lives and who dies. So the first option, yeah, you should be out there in the front lines. That will guarantee that Gata, this guy, will die. Guarding the command center is important too. That will guarantee that Luzu, the guy with like the red hair, who we talked to about Waka's brother, he will die. I think if you don't talk to him at all, if you don't talk to him at all, Luzu will die. So let's just to mix it up a little bit, because I just get the less common one, I'm gonna actually kill off this guy. I'm gonna kill off Gata. So I'm gonna say, yeah, you should be out there in the front lines.
That's right. It's not fair. I'll do something, even if it means bending the rules.
We're just gonna tell him twice just to make sure he dies.
That's right. It's not fair.
Can I do it a third time?
I've got to show Luzu what I can do.
Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. All right, let's do our sphere grid shit real quickly. Man, what time is it right now? It is like, it's like 2 a.m. I think. Yeah, I've been playing. The thing is about this game, I could play this game forever. Like, I remember I would watch a lot of what's his face's playthroughs of this. Dang's 08. DANGS08. It stands for Dark Anima No Sphere Grid. I think 08. I think that's the year he started the channel. But he's another YouTuber. He has a really, really good Final Fantasy X playthrough. I would always watch it, and he's the same way. He probably knows the game better than myself in most aspects. Fuck, I gotta Kamari down here again. Shit. But he would always say in his Let's Play, like, yeah, I could play this game forever. It's you know, you can't put it down. But I feel the exact same way about it. Like, I could just go forever. Yeah, same thing. You know, it's his favorite game of all time as well, and you know, his Let's Play inspired me to do this one. So, yeah, very big fan. I recommend you check out his. He does like a normal one, a no sphere grid one, all kinds of crazy shit.
So. I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Oren. 10 years, is it?
That's when Keenock, one of the 4 maesters of Yevon.
One of the best parts about this
He
HD
leads
version
the warrior monks
is
and also
Lulu's
commands
tits.
the Crusaders.
All troops ready to move at your command, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tell me, Oren, where have you been the last 10 years?
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work. You know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
Whoa.
What?
Lord Keenock.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
So Keenock is another maester of Yevon, so same hierarchy.
That Keenock a maester?
As Seymour.
I heard that, Oren. A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing and where?
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend. I still am.
Just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
Zanarkand does not answer.
I kinda think we don't belong here.
It is time at last. We must tell the Al Bhed waiting outside to begin the operation at once. The fiends may break through. This place is not safe. Make sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready.
I don't... It's kind of weird that he's like, tell me when you're ready. It's like, well, we're kind of waiting for Sin to arrive for his Sinspawn. Releasing the Sinspawn from the cage doesn't necessarily mean Sin is going to come immediately. Like, I'm sure Sin can smell or sense through cages. But whatever, I mean, whatever.
Anything could happen.
Oh, shit.
Make sure you're ready.
I didn't want to really talk to Lulu first for the... I talked about it a little bit earlier, but the... you get, like, the social points, the friendship points, whatever you want to say. Whoever you talk to first in a lot of these scenes determine, like, who you get more attached to. Shit, we don't need that. And Lulu is always one I end up... Lulu's one I end up getting with friends with the most, so I kind of want to mix it up.
I'm a little nervous.
Go to Yuna.
It affects like cutscenes and overdrive scenes, shit like that, but... Alright. Waka... What do you guys say?
With them here, it's like Yevon authorizes this whole operation. With them here.
Kamara, you guys see this? No. Alright, well... I am as ready as I'll ever be. Actually, we went Waka. Yep, that looks good to me.
Are you ready?
Damn right, I'm ready.
Mr. Keenock, please.
Will Sin come?
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You won't have to. It'll come.
I remembered Oren telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jekt.
So here he is. This is Sinspawn GUI, or Sinspawn GUI, or Sinspawn Graphical User Interface. So this is the first real boss in the game, I would say. So, first off, as most fights go, haste the fuck out of everybody. Second, if we try to attack the core of it, so it's got 4 targets, it's got these 2 arms and this core and its head. If we attack the core immediately, it will guard against it like that. And it's immune to Walker's stone touch, obviously.
I don't believe it.
It blocked my shot, I don't believe it. Actually, that is kind of funny that he says that, because it's like, how fast could he react to cover it to Walker's ball?
Those arms are in the way.
Okay. So, first order of business after hasting everybody, or while hasting everybody, is to get rid of its head. So that's why I have Lulu and Waka here. We want to get rid of that head as soon as possible. It has a lot lower HP than the core does, so I'm going to haste these 2. The head is moving suspicious. So when its head is moving, the next turn, so you'll notice by that boss 1, that's the head attack. I think we got everybody here. Oh, we got Lulu. We don't want it to get to that turn with the head moving suspiciously. We want to attack the head before it gets another turn, and that will cause the head to stop moving. The head stops moving. Sweet, so now it won't be able to do its venom attack, which essentially does a lot of damage, and it does a lot of damage, and it poisons you. We're gonna use Orin's Overdrive. Shit. Fuck. Alright, I think I got it. Just in time, maybe. Whatever. I usually am a lot better at that. Alright. So keep going for the head here. Probably want to get haste on Orin too. That takes a fourth of everybody's health. But yeah, this boss, like I said earlier, as a kid I struggled with it so much. It definitely was my first bit. I would say my first roadblock was like me in High Road as a kid, but this boss took me like several tries. I got venomed a ton. I just couldn't get it through my stupid 8-year-old head that I was supposed to attack the head. Did I haste Orin? Oh shit, I'm out of NP. Yeah, Orin's hasted. Let me think. Let's get Waka back. We gotta get rid of that head. God, he does not do a lot of damage though. So only those with piercing on their weapons, so Kamari and Orin, can actually break these arms. So in the meantime, God, that hits hard. So in the meantime, we'll kind of work on the arms and the core while getting rid of this head. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, arms are gone. So I guess while the arms are gone, we'll attack the core. And I just kind of want to get everybody hasted, so I'll give some to... Oh, fuck. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to use an ether. I think he's immune to this. Oh, no, he's not. Nice. Demi, that's fine. we haste? No, we didn't. That's a bit suspicious. So yeah, as you can see, compared to the other boss fights, basically every other enemy encounter, this is also the first fight that you see like a lot of strategy and everything. Like, I'm switching out my party members a lot. I'm preparing for what comes next. Like, it's the beauty of this battle system, I think. I'm making sure every turn is used to its like utmost potential. Nice, 750 HP left. We're almost good on the head. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Damn, I thought Lulu would be able to dodge that. Yikes. We want to make use of having these arms gone because the arms will regenerate. The head is almost gone. Definitely want to cure Orin. Damn, he's got a lot of HP. I think as a kid I used summons on this fight, but I don't really want to do that. Alright, this should kill the head. Nice. So head does not come back. Head is gone. So basically all that means is the head does not get a turn to cast magic, so it was casting like thunder and shit before. Nor will it do its venom attack, which is good. So we gotta kill these arms again. They only take a hit or two. I wish we could be doing a little bit better on HP, but I'm not super worried. God, Kamar, you do not do a lot of damage. Just do Blizzard Fury. I have never been good. That overdrive, I feel like sometimes I can do like 7 easy, and sometimes getting to 7 or 8 is like such a fucking stretch, you know? But yeah, it's all about rotating that right stick. I think so. I don't think you rotate the left stick. I'm like pretty damn sure, but we are living on the edge here. Just how I like it. It's not a horrible idea to like have low HP like this because that Demi. Oh, does he do Demi? Or did the head do Demi? Oh, okay, he does Demi. Yeah, 'cause that's gonna do way less damage because, you know, a fourth of a lower number is a smaller number. So. And he doesn't have any multi-attacks besides that one. And this boss thing, I love it. It's like slow and meticulous enough, but not, you know, it's not super fast-paced. We probably do need to heal soon. We'll just swap out. Hopefully get some use out of that counterattack maybe. And Lulu should be able to dodge a good amount. Like Lulu's evasion is very high. Damn, nice. You know, can I do this? I think you can. Yeah, you can attack that directly, so that's pretty nice. Boom! Okay, I've been living on the edge. You know what I could do? Fuck it. Mega potion. saves me some time, because I don't want anybody to die. So if they die, then they lose that haste, so I have to recast that, and that's a huge pain in the ass. But yeah, we should be... This might be the last time we have to take out these arms. Yeah, as you can see, that Blitzball game, way harder than almost every boss that you fight, which is kind of funny. Fuck, see, that Demi's gonna do a lot. Damn, nice critical. Boom. So, not too bad of a boss fight. You just gotta know what you're doing. You gotta plan it out. You gotta heal accordingly. Gotta use haste. You know what I think really fucked me on my first playthrough is... I don't know if I ever learned haste is tightest. You know what? I might have. I definitely missed delay attack. My tightest on my first playthrough got really off grid. Like, I think he went to, like, the thief path. And the funny thing is, like, I don't know how it wasn't intentional at all. Like, I think I just didn't understand the sphere grid at first. But, here's Sin. There's Sin. You know, plan so far working accordingly. And let's see the Albed take over and use their Machina. It's cool. We get to see Lucille in a CG scene. You know, we've done. I guess we've done our part. We just stand and watch up here. I guess our part was. I don't know if we had to actually attack that Sinspawn. I don't know why it was ever let loose in the first place. If it broke free, it's never really explained. It just kind of go along with it. And it's back. Cool freaking music track here. So we got Seymour here with us in our party.
Yes.
So will Seymour become a permanent member? Answer is no. He will not. This is a temporary fight with Seymour. He does have access to level 2 spells, so that's really cool. This is way easier than the other fight. It's you know, you just punk on him. But you can get Seymour actually as a permanent member if you through like a Game Shark or something, which I have done before. I think I still have it, but yeah, I have a Game Shark, and I would do that. I don't think I ever did like a full playthrough with them, but it is cool that you can do that. Obviously on the original PlayStation 2 version, the North American one, which I had. Yeah, never did no, you know, we didn't know no Dark Aeons or anything. It sucked too, man, because obviously like the Dark Aeons, if you don't already know, they're like a in-game kind of extra bosses you can do right before the final boss that are like super hard. I actually have yet to beat it on this, for all of them on this version. I know I'm a casual. I'm not a casual. I mean, this is my favorite game ever. I plan to do it one day, eventually. I'm just so lazy. What's also cool about this fight is you can actually see Seymour's overdrive, which I think I'm gonna do. Just for the hell of it. I've done it once before. It's actually a different version of Anima's, the Aeon that he summons. I think it's just like a blue version, and it's not that cool because it's not unique. It's just Anima's except blue, I think. But we got to fill his overdrive meter, and to do that, we have to get him damaged. I don't think I've really explained that too much, but your overdrive by default, the default mode of which it charges is when you get hit. So when Yuna takes damage or Seymour takes damage, they will, their overdrives will fill. Damn, he does a decent amount of attack too. He's like really fucking strong. But you can also eventually, oh, here's Kira. Nice. You can also eventually unlock other modes of, different constraints to where the overdrive gauge will fill based on like if you do damage to enemies, if you win battles, even things like if you flee from battle, like all kinds of different triggers to fill it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, like right now we only have access to it filling if we take damage. So to see Seymour's overdrive, we will need to have him get height. So we kind of just gotta stall a little bit. I wonder if we get more experience if we kill the arms like a million times. I don't think so. I think it's just like a set amount for the boss, unless we like overkill him, which we might with Seymour, but probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely got really way better stats than your party, but it's, yeah, just a really cool way to kind of show you like this is, what you will eventually unlock. We don't want to kill the boss though. No, attack Seymour, god damn it. He does a, yeah, I mean there's not a ton, not as much damage as Orin does, but way more than Yuna does. You know what, yeah, we should try to get an overkill with Seymour's overdrive. That'd be pretty sick. Damn, Orin. I have just been getting really good luck with criticals this whole session. Oh, he's gonna get a critical, damn! Critical after critical, man. Sinspawn, GUI. Alright, we're gonna call off our attacks. Yuna got her overdrive. Don't get a critical. Oh, he did get a crit. Damn. Dude, I'm scared to attack now. Yuna's overdrive is called Grand Summon. All it does is summon an Aeon with full overdrive. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. But yeah, pretty, I mean, good overdrive. Again, I don't want to use Aeons a ton this playthrough. But, what else is he? Oh, he's got Well, I don't think it can cast Thunder anymore because its head is gone. So that's not super useful. Oh, Jesus, it's fucking I just like having all little balls floating around us. Looks pretty cool. Alright, I don't think we really want him to defend because I think you get less overdrive charge if you are defending. I could be totally wrong about that. Yeah, just keep casting Demi, my guy. Or attack Seymour, up to you, baby. Yeah, this theme, this track that's playing, it plays on only a few boss fights, but it plays on a really infamous boss fight here. Near the end game, one of the hardest fights in the whole game, and one of the hardest like main story fights, I should say. I won't really spoil it. Who it is? Well, if I said it, we wouldn't really know who she is. Oh, I just kind of spoiled it right there. But yeah, really one of the best fights in the game, I would say. Yeah, one of my favorite fights for sure. Which one is he missing? He's missing Null Frost for some reason. That's kind of weird. But yeah, that Game Shark deal where you can get Seymour. I forget exactly what it's like. Like, I forget if he gets his own sphere grid or whatever, but I mean, regardless, it's cool that you can do that at all. Dude, stand. Shows all his immunities and stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright. Probably one or two more Demis. Oh my god. I don't want to defend with him, but I don't want to attack with him either. He has access to all our items as well. It's pretty funny. Oh, I want to see that animation again. He just kind of raises both of his hands. Oh my god. Just let him hit you, my guy. Alright, nice. Alright, one more Demi should do it. Oh, there we go. Alright, here it is. Requiem. Oh. Not what I remember it being, but it's not really that similar to Anima's, but it's pretty like bare bones. I mean, it is, I guess, a unique overdrive, whatever. Damn, Seymour gained a fuck ton of sphere levels. 12, oh my god. 6 level 1 key spheres, nice.
The others!
The Albed's big old laser. Yikes. Well, that was the Albeds. That was their attempt, but this Sin, man, he is not to be fucked with. Keenock and everybody, they were right. The plan, Operation Mihin, was a failure. So let's search the wreckage. Slightly more than this, everything. Yeah, this is kind of shocking. Instant painless death. Oh, son of a bitch!
Huh?
Oh shit.
Gata, come on, wake up.
Oh man. For a second I thought Gata had lived, but I forgot you see him no matter what. If we would have killed Luzu, we still would have saw Gata, and he exclaims like how Luzu's dead, but obviously like we see
Don't you run away from me!
Gata's corpse, which is kind of morbid, but it's kind of shocking.
Everyone, stand back! I'll summon!
Much darker,
You won't hurt it.
I would say.
Your powers are still too weak.
But I must do something.
You can't.
Jeez. I mean, he's right.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I ran after Sin that day. Before I knew what I was doing, there I was, chasing him down like a thief at market. Maybe I was angry. Maybe I wanted to go home. I kept thinking of Xanarkand and my old man.
Remember this area for later, much later. There's Gata. And there's that kid that we keep seeing. He's got a cool hoodie.
What?
They say you don't practice anymore. That you're gonna retire.
Let them talk. I'm still the best.
They say you're no good because you drink all the time.
I can quit drinking whenever I want.
Then do it now.
What did you say?
You just said you can.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Why not today?
Why do today what you can leave for tomorrow? There he goes again, crying.
it's kind of implied that Titus had like kind of an abusive relationship with his father. It's not really directly
I
shown.
thought I sensed
said,
my old man there.
But yeah, you can
somewhere. Or maybe it was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind.
You get the feeling that he was just kind of a dick to ass. I guess he got washed up or swam back.
How many died today? People die and Yuna dances. When will she stop dancing? When will it stop?
That line.
Yuna won't stop dancing. Not until Sin is gone. Those were my thoughts then.
Dancing is kind of like
I think.
See, like, I have no problem with the laughing
I
scene.
see you're still here.
But there are some lines that I'm just like, it could have been a little better.
Many stories ended here today. But yours goes on, I see.
Orin's are all perfect, obviously.
Sin had come and gone, but I remained here.
All right. Gosh, if I talk to Lulu, I'll keep on getting those Lulu friend points.
A swift retreat. Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
So Orin's sort of... I don't really want to say, like...
You do not look so well. But now, more than ever, you must be the people's strength, their confidence. Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow.
Okay.
But you are a summoner. You are Spira's hope. Until sin is defeated, you must not relent. Do you understand?
Yes. I understand.
Are you afraid? Yuna, take me as your pillar of strength. As Yuna Leska had her Lord Zeon. Lady Yuna, until next we meet, farewell.
Jeez. What a creep. I mean, it's obvious that Seymour kind of has like in a creepy way, is really interested in Yuna and wants to sort of guide her along or whatever. Talk to you.
Maesters are strict.
Jeez, aren't you creeped out?
I guess I'll just have to do better. I guess.
Whatever.
Rest while you can. Rest while you...
But yeah, that scene with Orin and Keenock, you know, Keenock's like, oh, I see the past 10 years have changed you, kind of implying that Orin used to not really trust in Yevon or be a big follower of Yevon. And maybe he is more so now. Maybe. Just hold on to that. But,
you can't ignore the teachings. You can't.
But I don't think, you know, the game doesn't really say one side is better than the other. Kind of tying into the fact of, you know, like real world religion. You know, maybe there's, I think the game's ultimate message is like there's a good middle ground to it.
Sin is checked.
Which I really like.
Yeah. For a while there, I thought
like
I could feel
a blind following is just as bad
that
as
doesn't
a
mean I believe
blind
you.
rejection.
Sin is Jecht. He came here for you.
So he killed all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin does. He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jecht will keep killing. He wants you to stop him.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know all of this anyway?
I'm not done talking to you. Don't you run away!
You're the one running.
Running from the truth, perhaps. Okay. Alright. That is where we are going to call it. I got to get to bed. It's like... What? It is 4 a.m. Holy shit. Quite a sesh. Quite a sesh. No, made some good progress, though. You know, fought our first big boss. A lot more battles from here on out. We've kind of gotten past the big story dumps and all that, so lots more battles, lots more progression through you know, getting to more temples. In fact, that's what we got next time. But hey, thank you for watching. Have a good night, y'all. Peace out. Tip your waitresses, all that good stuff. Until next time.